Good morning. It is a very, very wet one. It seems to have stopped raining for about 2 seconds, but I'm in full waterproofs because it's to rain all day. I'm back at the same place again. Nothing else to say really. That little thing that I couldn't identify, quite a few people said it was the bottom of a walking stick, a swagger stick apparently, which is just another good sign to me that these were old woods and these were used to walk. And it makes sense because somewhere down there, somewhere over there, is a huge old sort of stately home. So I can just imagine all the rich people doing their shooting here and going for a Sunday stroll. So I'm going to try and stay away from the wall because it's littered with rubbish that people have chucked over. I'm just going to do this strip of wood and I might go somewhere else after as well. Right, I'll come back once I've got my first signal, and I forgot to get a new battery for my pointer, so if that's the problem, if it's running low on battery, it might stop working today. Have to go old school and just wave it in front of the coil. Right, anyway, I'm going to get started. Using the same settings as last time, they worked quite well, and I think I've got my first signal. Now it is jumping between that and the one next to it, but I'm going to dig this anyway. It's quite small, so let me see if this pointer works. In fact, where is it? Oh, these tree roots are just... Right, let's see. Oh. I heard a single solitary beep there. Okay, pause it. Pause it just now. That was it there. A really thin piece of metal. Could be anything. As far as I'm concerned, that could be absolutely anything. Last two signals have been this, the remains of a barrel or something, and this, an old car aerial or radio aerial, some anonymous piece of absolute uselessness either way. So that's that so far. But see what I mean, there's just rubbish, modern rubbish everywhere. And what I might do is ignore everything that isn't like 8 inches down. But that might work against me, I'm not sure. At the moment I'm just going to keep digging and see what happens. Here's a fairly live one. It's there somewhere. But where? Oh, there it is. A coin. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's a good... Let me clean it up. I think that's old though. Don't think that's a modern coin. Oh, wow, I'm excited at that. Let me give it a wee clean up, hold on. There you go, it's a King George. It's the one with the ship on the back. Hold on. It's the one with the ship on the back, and the date is 1943. And to be honest, that's probably one of the best ones I've pulled out the ground. They're usually absolutely trashed, so I'm really happy with that. That's a nice find. Yep, enjoying this little strip of wood. Say this find from the other day, which I couldn't figure out. I think it was Simon suggested the heel of a lady's shoe, which I would never in a million years have guessed, but looking at it now you can sort of see. It's really thin, but yeah, that was the guess. Right, this is a weird one. It looks like a lump of iron. I don't think that's iron. It's giving off a pretty high signal in the Ace 250. But what is it? Maybe that's... I don't have a clue what that is. And I don't know why it looks so much like iron. That's a mystery. It's maybe that's lead, but it doesn't look like lead either. Maybe some sort of oxidised something. I don't know. I'd love it if that was the end of a barrel of a musket or something. Okay. I'm just working on getting this out. It looks like a huge, maybe a sign, or just a sheet of metal. When I saw that, I thought maybe a sword. It's not going to be a sword. It's going to be a old barrel or something. Hold on, I need to get this. This is buried quite deep. Hold on, I need to pause it. Not a clue what that is. Could be a Roman shield. Or a piece of body armour, I suppose. Oh man, that took ages. Again, some sort of coin. I'm dead happy with that, right? Because the first shovel that I dug up was a couple of pieces of broken glass. So I assumed this was just going to be the bottle lid. I assumed it was going to be the bottle lid. It's not. That is a coin. Is that modern? Let me see. It is. It's a modern 10 pence, I think. Let's have a look. Man, not bad. It is, yeah, 10 pence. £10. And I can't guess a date on it. £1970. Probably right around the time those folk were in here carving their names on the trees. So yeah, there you go, 1970, 10 pence. I'll take that over a bottle lid, that's for sure. Which I bet is still in there somewhere. Right, could be a little coin spill, so to say. The 10 pence was right there, and there's another signal here. So that could be another coin, I'm hoping. A little bit deeper, I'll go and... These tree roots are annoying. I will rip you right out. Oh, there we go. Come on, let's see a coin popping out. Yes, you can. Right there, apparently. Okay, I need to pause it, there's just too many tree roots. Right, I think I can see it now. I think it's in this blob of mud here. It is, and it's not a coin. Is that a button or a solid piece of gold? I'll have to clean this. Give me a minute. Ah, it's nothing, it's just a screw thing, lid thread thing. Nothing special, not another coin. That was disappointing. Look at that. That's probably one of the nicest things I've found. It looks like it was attached to something. Is that somebody praying or... Wow, I'm gonna have to research that when I get home. I wish this would autofocus. In fact, maybe that, yeah, there isn't actually that much more detail yet. I'll need to wash it, but wow. That's impressive. It looks like he's got a turban on. And he's got his hands up. Oh, maybe he's praying. I don't know. But I'll clean that up and figure out what it is, and I'll put it in the video so that you aren't. In fact, I probably won't need to. Somebody will know anyway, but I'll do it. Nothing on the bottom. Wow. I'm very happy with that. Look at that. That's got to be the first time I've ever found a buckle with a buckle but still on it, still attached. And that's a really nice one. I wonder if that's for a horse or... Wow. It's got a weird back. Nice, nice. Not a clue on the age of that. Here's this Gillian Stewart. Gillian, was it Stewart, was it? Gillian, this time 1978, so a year later. And I can't make out that name. It looks like Claire with an E. More gold foil. Oh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's another buckle. Quite old, I'm happy with that. That was quite deep down actually, that was deep. Yeah, nice. I'll take that. Quite happy with that. I wonder how old it is. Right, I've come to a second spot. This beautiful, picturesque field. Gorgeous, really, really nice. Only thing is it's right next. It couldn't be closer to a busy road, which decimates any of the any of the enjoyment practically. But it's a nice view anyway. So there's a river right at the bottom, and I'm hoping to detect the length of that along there. And I know there's a bridge, and I'm hoping I can get under the bridge. I know that it's a very, very old bridge. Very old, so that's a good sign. I'm not going to bother detecting this. I don't think I'll find much at all. I think most of the things are going to be by the water. Anyway, I'll come back once I'm down there. Well, there's the bridge. I had planned on going through it because there's an old footpath on a very old map on the other side, but there's no way I can get across. Not here anyway, maybe further up, but it's not looking likely. So I think what I'll have to do is just detect on the field, but close to the river. I can't detect and all that mess. That's for winter time, I think. So I'll give it a shot, see what we find. It's the first signal. saying about 4 inches, so I'll pause it. It was deep, 6 or 8 inches, and I don't know what that is. I'm sure it looks like a piece of lead, but it seems way too heavy for even lead. I can't even get a good picture for you. It's very heavy, a little bit shiny. Maybe it is lead, I don't know. Another weird odd shaped piece of heavy metal. Not a clue. Maybe a spaceship landed here or something. Or maybe a bomb went off here. Another one. And another one. Weird. I've dug about 10 holes in this field altogether, and every single one of them has been a piece of metal like this. I don't know if that's... I don't know what it is. It's disappointing since there's actually an old ruined cottage right there. I would have thought I would maybe find some interesting things, but so far absolutely useless. I don't know what it is. Silver. Shrapnel or something? Maybe a bomb was dropped here. See if I can see any signs of pottery, but none so far. I'm just having a wee look inside this cottage, and that's quite strange. I found this hanging off the fence post, but I meant this. This is strange. Big pile of rocks. And I'm wondering if there's somebody maybe buried under there. That must have taken a good few hours. A modern cork. Probably the most interesting thing I've found in this field. I don't know if it's a piece of modern art or it's just paint and bullet holes basically. They've gone through there. Somebody's just stood there and pelted that. As you would, I would. Oh man. That's funny. It's about the 15th or 16th piece of this silver thing that I've dug up now. Not a clue what it is. But every signal, pretty much every signal has been this. It's getting a bit irritating. 2 to 4 inches it says, and it gives off a good signal. I'll show you. It gives off a great signal, so obviously you're going to dig it. But now I'm thinking I'm just going to avoid anything that's the first couple of inches, because it seems likely to be this. Unless this is really, really valuable. Maybe this is a part of a meteorite or something. Nah, it just looks like aluminium maybe. I don't know. I'll put it in my pocket. Right, so here's today's little rundown. I still can't figure out what that is. Some bottle tops. 2 buckles. That's a nice old one. I've got a slight feeling this could be a modern buckle, but I'm not quite sure. Nice either way. 1970 10 pence. 1943 halfpenny. Quite a nice one. This dude seems to be some guy in a turban praying, but it's on a platform and then it's got this sticking out the bottom. Maybe it moved like that to make it look like he was praying. I don't have a clue what that is. Not a clue. That was a rock that was magnetic or something. Just crap. Rubbish, rubbish. And then all this stuff was out of that one field. Pieces of heavy, sort of leady kind of metal. The weirdest thing. That's all I got out of that field. And that was it. So there you go. I hope somebody knows what this is.